Inglés para tu vida. Today we are going to have a very interesting topic. We are going to discover when to use though, although, even though. But before we start, I would like to invite you to subscribe to your channel Inglés para tu vida. It's absolutely free. And don't forget to share this video with all the people who want to learn English. Let's see. Well, though, although, and even though. The three of them show contrast. Now, when we talk about them, we are going to say that they are used plus adverb clauses. Now, what are adverb clauses? What's a clause? A clause is a group of words that have a subject and a verb. In one long sentence, you are going to have two clauses. One clause will have though, although, even though. The other clause will be independent. These words show a contrast from one clause to the other clause. Let's see. In the case of though and although, there's no difference. But though is a little bit more informal. You can use them at the beginning or in the middle of a sentence. You can end a sentence with though. Have a look. He's lazy and selfish. He's kind to animals though, right? At the end of the sentence. Even though is much more stronger and it has a much more stronger contrast. Emphasize and we have an expectation. I think they are involved even though he's married, alright? I'm trying to give with this word a much stronger contrast, emphasize, and create expectation. Let's continue. Now, let's talk about although. Although the exam was difficult, I think I did well. So, in this example, the contrast is between difficult and well. We have the exam as the subject, was is the verb. In the second part, I also have I as the subject, think as the verb, right? I can start this sentence also like this. I think I did well, although the exam was difficult. Okay. Have a look at this. I think I did well, though the exam was difficult. Instead of though, I can use although. It has the same meaning. The exam was difficult. This is another alternative. Pay attention. I think I did well, though. In this case, I have difficult, period, well, comma, and this is an informal sentence. I can't write although here, only though, right? Let's see. Have a look at the examples with despite. Despite his best efforts, the man just couldn't succeed. His best efforts. In this sentence, there's no verb. We do not have a verb, we do not have a phrase. The man just couldn't succeed. That's an independent clause. Have a look at here. In spite of. In spite of his best efforts, it means the same, so I can change it. The man just couldn't succeed despite his best effort. And also, when we use despite, we can add a verb in ing form. For example, despite being on time to the lecture, we were not admitted. And we can use despite plus the verb in the ing form. Finally, I want to show you something about the use of even though. In the case of even though, we can say, even though the exam was easy, I failed. Here we have more contrast, as I said at the beginning. The exam was easy, so I expected I did well. I expected I passed, but I failed. So this is a drastic situation. I failed. This shouldn't happen. The difference is so strong due to the expectation. We were talking about the use of despite and in spite of. They are the same. The difference is that they are prepositions. They are used with a phrase. Have a look. What's a phrase, first of all? It's also a group of words, like we saw in our example about the clause, but it doesn't need a subject and a verb. It can have a noun or a verb, or it can have neither. It also shows contrast. Have a look. Despite is a little more formal than in spite of. For example, John's company is doing extremely well despite recession. He got a job in spite of his prison record. Both are more common in writing than in speaking, but despite is more formal. I'm sure that this class is going to help you to clarify these concepts. The idea is that you know exactly what's a clause, and here you know the differences between although, though, even though, despite, and in spite of. In the part of the comments, what about if you write your own sentences? I'll be glad to check them. And don't forget to subscribe to your channel Inglés para tu vida. Share this video with all the people who is eager to learn English. See you in our next class and have a beautiful day. Bye!